What's up, fellas? What's good? What's going on? Ugh. What's up, number one in here? We got one person in here. What's going on? What is up, fellas? What's up, fellas? What's going on? Tag man, what's going on? Other three in here. We finna have some fun tonight. God damn it. We starting in 5 minutes. What's up, Panda Eater? Amen, brother. Amen, brother. Real talk, tag man. Hey, we got some more shit coming tonight. Starting in 5 minutes, fellas. What's up, gang? For all news. 1, 2, 3. What's the other fourth person in here? Other fourth person, what's up? What's up, other fourth person? Oh man, no, she can't secure the bag. I'm gonna show y'all how she can't secure the bag tonight. I'm gonna show y'all something tonight. We're gonna show y'all a little something tonight. You know what I mean? We're gonna start in a few minutes. People gonna be dragging here late, you know what I mean? But it's all good. It's all good. I know last podcast was good. I already game for all news. I know I made some people heated. You know what I mean? Cause they be sneaking in and out of my room and over here coming over sneaking in and out and shit. You know. What's up, No Mas? That's the fourth person in here. Well, we good. Jeffrey Washington. What's going on, Minister? Minister Jeff in this building. Praise the Lord. Amen. Hallelujah. Yeah. I'm gonna try not to use any profane language tonight because it's gonna be a comedic night tonight. We're gonna have special guests. No Mas Child Support gonna be on here. You know what I mean? We got a special guest. We got a few more seconds till we start. All right, fellas, let's go and start. Man, I'd like to thank the Almighty Creator for blessing me to defeat this child support homosexual demon. And I like to thank the Almighty Creator that we had power. You know what I mean? He put us in the dark. We just didn't have water. You know what I mean? I'm thankful, fellas. The best thing on this planet to be thankful is alive. You know what I mean? And I also want to thank the Almighty Creator for giving me the ability to comprehend what I read. You know what I mean? God put man here to rule and not be ruled over. The book of Genesis said God is here. God gave man dominion over animal in the land, not dominion over every man. And he gave dominion over the woman. What's up? And we're going to throw those victory parties too, Panny Eater. But first, I'd like to start. Hey, we reserve all our legal rights and unknown rights and waive none. This is Shamstoppers. We done took over this child support shit and we ain't giving it back. We located in Austin, Texas. 512-663-3815. Other clowns can't drop their location to give you a number because they hide and they still in love with their baby mama. And I triggered that last week. You know what I mean? And I'm going to show you how these niggas that follow Shamstoppers that put the thumbs down, can't fucking read to save their fucking life. Okay, let's go to the about section, fellas. Do y'all see this? Do you see the about section? Huh? Do you see the about section? Let me blow it up. This channel is for educational purposes and shows proof that child support destroys the bond of the creator and his offspring. Child support is a fraud, and all men and women who create sons and daughters need to take responsibility without someone telling them what to do or how to take care of their offspring. Okay? Notice, fair warning, this is not legal advice. If you want legal advice, seek a legal counsel, aka lawyer attorney. If any emotional or people with feelings come on this channel, your feelings and emotions will be hurt. This is not a sovereign citizen movement, terrorist group, conspiracy group, all rights reserved. Who else got their shit like this? The Bible says warning comes before destruction. So if you sensitive, this is not the place to be. If you scared of a woman, this is not the place to be. If you want to defend a woman, this is not the place to be. Okay? If you still in love with your baby mama, this is not the place to be. Now, let's start with the education. Let's start with the education. Yeah, they need to melt off. They can't read, bro. How niggas ask me what books they need to read? Start a channel and start teaching other blind illiterate motherfuckers to read. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, y'all ready for this? Y'all see this? We're gonna talk about if you are scary, these services will not work for you. This is the topic tonight. And I have a question. I want y'all to answer the question tonight. The question is going to be tonight. Do a king show his prisoners how to free themselves? Does a king show his prisoners how to free themselves from his bondage? That's going to be the question tonight. And I want a good educational answer because only the educated are the free. I am not on child support. I don't pay child support. I don't have to pay child support. You don't either. It's all voluntary because I'm going to show you tonight. Y'all, let's read this. For the critique, see David Blatter's father in jail, Michigan, revised 750. This is a law review using jail for child support enforcement. Why do non-custodial parents, generally fathers, fail to pay support? Commentators advance several possible answers. There are many reasons, including economical ones, why men fail to pay amount agreed upon. We're going to stop it right there. We're finna stop right here, and I'm finna lab on you, okay? We're going to talk about me. See, I can talk about me, tell my story. You know what I mean? I can show you the case law, pull up the case now. You can look up case number and all that. But these other clowns ain't finna do that. They ain't gonna tell us what's on the record. You know what I mean? They people making agreements with these motherfuckers. I ain't making no agreement. I ain't giving you shit. I ain't paying for shit. You weren't in the room when I was busting the nut, getting my cock sucked. So guess what? You're gonna stay out of it. But anyway, we're gonna talk about the agreement, the amount agreed upon. What did you sign and what did you agree upon? First, you got to do the agreement first. Okay, such and such said, well, okay, sir, can you pay $454? And they look at you and most niggas say, yeah, and they sign. Right? So this is where they get incarceration. They want to get you for breach of contract, but they don't get the woman for breach of contract when she makes a divorce. When she go get the divorce, it's like she getting an award. Do y'all know alimony means allowance? We're going to talk about that next week. And I got the laws where it says that. Anyway, but check this out. Check this out. The weight of admittedly incomplete evidence suggests to us most men pay little or no child support because they can get away with it. The gender-based division of labor in the family leads many men to see their children as a woman's responsibility. Fellas, the Bible says men are protectors, women are the providers. We got another podcast coming on. We're going to talk about that. Women are the providers and men are the protectors. What does the female lioness do? She goes out and takes the children with her, right? So guess what? My girl called me early in the morning. She went to a grocery store. The grocery store opened at 8 o'clock. She went there at 6:30 in 20 degrees weather to feed me. She went to go get me some groceries. Stayed in there in line, freezing cold. What's up? God gonna take care of his people. The Almighty Creator looks out for his people. He don't like cowards. God hates a coward. So you got niggas loving their baby mom. That's coward shit. You can't defeat something and let me keep going. Fathers often begin their post-divorce lives with strong commitment to support their children. Over time, their resolution weakens as relations with their children become emotional, less rewarding, or they acquire a new set of family commitments. In effect, these men, let me stop right there. You know why some men, I got to applaud a lot of men why they left. And the public don't want to tell this story. A lot of men left that bitch and them children because the Bible says it's bad to be in the house with a quarrelsome woman. He could have murdered that woman. So what are we saying? What if we've been having a lot of murders instead of dudes walking away like real men? Then what? It's best to walk away, fellas, instead of killing this hoe. Okay? It's all real man walks away. You got to walk away from disobedient children. And women are children. Okay? Think about that. A lot of women ran these dudes off. They ran them off, but people don't want to talk about that. Oh, he just left, not coming back. Now, you got some instances, dudes smashed and took off and want to have a baby. Child support for them niggas. All right? From the point of view, they are not causally disregarding their family responsibilities, but rather redefining them as they move from one marriage to the next. All right, let me stop sharing this. Yep, scamming people. I hear you, Panity. Now look at this, fellas. Initially, such federal involvement was confined to welfare cases. Under 1975 enactments creating the Title 4D of the Social Security Act, all AFDC, all now, I put up here, now TANF recipients must assign their support rights to the state for collection. Now, fellas, did you sign that application? Because that's where this stuff begins at the application. They don't begin with the court and all that. They use the court to put you in fear and make you sign some shit you don't want to. You know what I mean? They want to make you bow down, try to take your manhood. But when you come to Sham Stoppers over here, we help you. You know what I mean? We guide you. Fuck help. We guide you and give you assistance. Because you can help yourself. God helped those who help themselves. Okay? That's what the good book says. Fellas, you got to get that application. That's the main source. That is your power source. That application, you got to get it. That's fraud and that's forgery, fellas. 99% of these cases are fraud. 99.9% of these child support cases are fraud, fellas. Real talk. See, this room's supposed to be filled, but we got the people who ain't scared. Our services work. You just can't be scared. Because guess what? My spirit, Kish's spirit, JC's spirit, G. Alex, you got that good masculine spirit. You ain't going to be defeated. You ain't going to let another man tell you what to do. You win. You win. Look at that. Cases with support rights assignments to the state have been made are often dominated Title 4D cases, while all other child support cases are called non-Title 4D cases, right? Significantly, the Support Act of 1988 extended this federal involvement to non-welfare or non-TANF Title 4D cases. You see that? This broad get paid. She pays $33 for 1 year to cause hell in your life. Right? Y'all see that? Let me add on a special guest. Wait a minute. Let me invite the special guest. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, fellas. But y'all see that though, right? Y'all see that, right? Let me continue reading. As noted earlier, legislation requires states to use numerical guidelines. When they hit y'all with guidelines, that means they counting y'all money. That means to calculate your paycheck. They don't calculate her because they know she ain't got shit and she ain't worth a damn. You know what I mean? So, fellas, these services ain't gonna work. These services will not work if you are scary. If you're scary. You know what I'm talking about? Because you go up in there and that court, they have it like a fear. They want to try to make it like it's a fear setting. You know what I mean? When it's not. Because it ain't even a real court, it's a joke. Right? You done heard me say this. This is just regurgitation. Being a pussy ain't gonna get you nowhere, fella. You know what I mean? Telling the motherfucker no. Telling somebody no is gonna get you ahead of the game. Telling somebody no will get you ahead of the game, fellas. Real talk. We're gonna have some fun, man. Wait a minute, I'm trying to get JC on. Hold up. I'm trying to put JC on, fellas. Wait a minute, I'm having some technical difficulties, but we're gonna get it right. To ES. Let me see. ES. Wait a minute, fella. Right up, bitch. All right, we damn near got it, fellas. Wait a minute. Just a bitch. Say, preach, Vader. Yeah, man. I know my children mom is hot, man. They ain't getting no money from a nigga. They know I live there too. They know I'm out here in Austin. They know I'm out here in Austin. You know what I mean? This ain't about no damn children. This is nothing about children. All right, hold on, fellas. We're gonna try to add him on. I guess they don't want me to add him on, man. God damn. Hold up. Hello? Man, this thing is tripping, bro. Wait a minute. I'll put it in the clipboard. Hit me up, No Miles. If anybody got any questions, I'm opening up the phone lines 512-663-3815. I'm gonna open up the phone lines. Better yet, let me just call them. Yo, what's up, man? We live.
Yo, man.
What's going on, man? Can you elaborate on the subject?
Click the link. You want me to join through the link? I'll click the link.
Yeah, click the link. See, can you join
All right,
in?
bro. I'll be in a minute.
All right. Yeah, man, this is a nigga and wetback productions. You know what I mean? We got a nigga and a wetback. We finna have us some fun tonight. Yes, sir. This week's podcast gonna be fire too. See, is he gonna click the link? But yeah, this man been successful. I remember when he was going through his thing, man. He had another issue going on. He beat that issue. When he got out of jail, we met up. You know what I mean? We met in person and shit. I met a couple of people we didn't help, man. Came to me. Nobody else can say that. A lot of people can't say that, man. We didn't have barbecues and all type of shit, man. Real talk. But man, this service ain't gonna work, man, if you scary, man. It's like you can't tell another man to tell you what to do. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. I don't give a fuck what title you have. The Bible says God ain't no respect of titles nor persons. If you don't respect me, I am damn sure ain't gonna respect you. That's how I roll. You know what I mean? Because I ain't commit no murder. You ain't commit no murder. Child support is not a crime, fellas. It's a debt from a debt collection agency. The child support agency is a bunch of women begging for fucking money. And you can tell them hoes no. That's all that shit is. Broke ass hoes. But you got some pussy ass niggas out here. Love these hoes. And you got people up here talking about, we need to change legislation. We need to change legislation. So you're going to go ask your slave master to free you from these invisible chains of stupidity and stupidness. Huh? Well, if it's the law, why you got to sign for some shit? If child support is the law, why do you have to sign for some shit? Can somebody tell me that? That's all I want to know. And the word legal too, fellas, that's for weak people. Oh, he on. What's up? It's the nigga in the wetback. What's up?
What's going on? What's going on, brother? Wasil, the founder of Shamstoppers.
Man, I'm good, bro. How about yourself?
Man, I can't complain, living the life of winners. That's what it's all about.
Hey, can you say that again?
Living the life of winners.
Fellas, it feels so good that the child support agency don't send no mail to my house. None of their little funky bills to my house. Am I telling the truth, my brother? You've been to my house, right?
Man, brother, I'm a witness to your testimony.
In person, right?
Correct.
Person. Well, hey man, let me ask you something. How's your life going? Since you
So
told me
far,
no.
so far, it's been a life of adventures and of freedom. The word is freedom, my brother, and I can attest for you as well. You've been living a life of freedom. You know how many people here on this YouTube platform can actually say they got nothing to hide. They got they don't need to be hiding from anybody. They don't need to be going low key, nothing like that. You know, your last podcast, you personally showed your own personal testimony as to why you, my brother, are the originator of the Sham Stopper team. Who else can say that?
No, none of them. Because they think this
See,
is a charity. They think this is a real business. This ain't no
Eh,
charity. Because
exactly.
charity begins at home. It's called picking up a book and reading it. That's free. When we tell people,
Correct, my brother.
you don't have to get these services. You can go read your book, my nigga. Like, we're not up here telling you, hey, we can help you do this and do that. And you ain't showing your case. Why ain't these other cats showing their case though? That's all I want to know.
Correct. You know, the funny thing is, like you just explained, and fellas, if you're offended, your emotions get offended, your emotions cause you to get offended, you may need to put them in check and put on your big boy pants. But like he explained, this is a nigger and a wetback productions, and we're not giving back the child support. We have taken over, and we can say this is an international service. Nobody can attest that they'll be doing an international service. We do this for Spanish speaking and English speaking people all over the world because this child support thing is contractual amongst sovereign states. Ain't that right, my brother?
Yes, sir. Penny eater.
Yeah,
Penny eater just put something. I didn't know law requires signing a contract.
yes, sir. It's all agreements. All agreements.
Yeah. Yeah, fellas. Like we telling people, we open up the phone lines. It's only 7 people in here. You know what I mean? And normally be packed, but I did a test run on something to see to get people in here. Next show gonna be it's gonna be like 12, 13 people, you know what I mean? And they been unsubscribing people, so and I know y'all seen that lawyer come up in here, you know what I mean? And Hoodwink, he might be in here still, I don't know, because the shit fluctuates, you know what I mean? A lot of guys out here, a lot of dudes out here, they've been coddled. I've been in a lot of physical fights with people. I won a lot of them and I lost a few. You know what I mean? Can't nobody come on here and say that. And
Hey, I can say the same.
all the great people, they lose fights. You know what I mean?
Correct.
You gotta learn how to take a L. If you can't take a L, guess what? You're gonna keep taking the L's. You're gonna be bent over like an L. Okay? Am I right?
Man, you're correct.
You know what I mean? Now, with your situation, you don't have nothing suspended. And
Hey,
you and you have a license to pop somebody.
correct. Correct. Oh, by the way, hey, let me take the 1 minute of this platform and explain something to people as to the so-called constitutional right. Did people know that in America it is not a constitutional right, according to state decisis, to conceal carry? That's why you need to be licensed to conceal carry. Did anybody know that?
Wow.
Yeah. So that's why the requirement for license to conceal carry. Back in those days, people have to expose, their firearm whenever there was going to be a duel before they withdrew, so that we give the an opportunity to the offender to say, walk away. Hey man, look, I'm armed. Walk away, and that was it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that you can be charged with manslaughter. A person can be charged with manslaughter if they conceal carry and their so-called state requires a license.
Right.
So there are states that have called it constitutional carry, where you're not even required to have a license, except if you're going to go into what you might call it, into liquor stores or places where they sell liquor. In Texas is one of them. Arizona is another one of them. And don't take me, but I'll do more research. But I think New Mexico is one of them, and I think Utah just passed one as well. So by the way, fellas, that's why we tell you guys, read. If you read, you will succeed.
As well.
Right.
So yeah, I have a license for that. I have a license to go and throw my cast out my line and go fishing. I have a license to go and shoot me some meat. So I can eat. You name it. I mean, and the reason for that is, fellas, if you were really on child support, what is the first thing these people want to suspend from you? Your licensing, aka your abuse of freedom, because that's what a license is. Ain't that right, my brother?
Yes, sir.
There you go. So and so this is where champ stoppers. We always present to you our own personal testimony. It's not just that we're practicing on people. That's another thing, man. You got a lot of practitioners here using the wow wow or the wow wow, but the World Wide Web University, thinking that all their solutions are going to be found in the internet. Please, man. No, them solutions are found in the books that these people use against you to prepare these documents. So that way they can induce you into signing away your rights, your freedom.
Tell them what inducement mean, my bro.
Man, inducement is basically somebody. It's a bait. It's bait. If I cast out my fishing rod out there, I'm inducing the fish to come onto my boat. It's called lure. You're luring somebody.
Y'all ready for this? Think about all the stanky pussy that was here in Texas that ain't but take a bath. Where all
Oh
the
man.
woman shit at? Huh? Where where that man ain't shit talk at now? Huh? How a nigga scared of somebody who can't even bathe properly? I can't understand that, man. I will not understand that. We make their pampers and diapers, aka Kotex and tampon.
Yes, sir. And those are commodities. Because that's why they say, that girl be on the rag because they used to use a rag. So yeah, man, people need to do the research as to the terms. There's so much stuff that I learned with Sham Stoppers that allowed me to become freer and freer. Or actually, no, I don't say allow me. I'm gonna say that was able to help me to understand my freedom more and more, or to comprehend my freedom. See the terms, man, the terms. You get sucker in societies, terms to where you slowly get induced because you don't want to do the research to understand or to comprehend what each term really means. Dude, words got power. Written words, spoken words, they got power. And when people don't comprehend that, that's how they lose their freedom. Every day, every second, people be losing their freedom, right? Because they don't read, my brother. What is one of the requirements for sham stoppers to be successful? What is the major requirement?
Reading.
Exactly. Pan Eater, can you attest to that? I'm sure he can.
Man, he been doing a shitload of reading.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
My brother, where am I living at right now? Mexico, right?
yes, sir.
See what I'm saying? And I go back in and out of the country. Do I got my passport suspended?
No, you ain't never got your dual citizenship suspended.
See what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Because there'll be some women that pop in and out of this channel. I got to find out because you'll be able to see who is the participants in the chat, and you'll see some females in here. Hey man, don't be scared. Like, look, you're here to learn. The best way to succeed in life is to be a student. Continuously be a student. I don't know everything. I'm continuously learning, and so are you. So another thing, don't be afraid. Don't be scared or afraid or ashamed that you learned something new today. You know, that is one of those things, man. A lot of people try to impress others that they lose track of their learning, and that's why they end up being unsuccessful in life, unhappy in life. They're always trying to impress everybody else that don't give a damn about them, bro. That's sad. That's the society we live in. This
Let-
impersonation, impressiveness society.
Well, let's be honest. The people that's hiding, man, they done fucked over some people, and them people looking for
Thank you. That's another thing. This is so. If you read the opening statement as to what Shamstoppers is not, this is not a sovereign citizens movement. This is not a conspiracy theorist. None of that movement. This is this is basically a place where you find facts,
them.
cold, hard facts.
Yep. Yes, sir. And if somebody gonna go get an opinion of a lawyer, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't go to somebody that lawyer. If lawyers told the truth, they wouldn't have no money. Am I correct?
Correcto mundo, man. You can attest. You can attest that I made the mistakes before I met you of hiring lawyers, man. And the first thing they did is screw me over. So what am I doing right now? Cleaning up a mess that one of them lawyers gave me bad advice. Wasn't that true, my brother?
Yes, sir.
I would be swimming in a lot of money, wouldn't I?
Yes, sir.
See, fellas, say we don't tell you this shit because oh we're here hating some people because of their titles and all that. Me personally, I hate no one. I don't. You know, hey, by all means, you got your own thing, but I do believe in whatever you put out in the universe will always come back to you. And guess what? The good book says that this man by the name of Jesus said that it will come back to you sevenfold,
Yep.
not one fold, sevenfold.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, people.
So yeah, go ahead.
See, fellas, I am not on here to be liked or for fame, and all. That's why I don't got time for you people to look at. You know how some people they want you to see their face. And you got some people talking about, I don't feel comfortable about donating if I don't know what you look like. Well, let me tell you something. Do you know who the founder of Firestone look like? Sears and Roebuck? Do you know who the founder of Burger King look like? Half the shit these motherfuckers buy though ain't never seen. These motherfuckers they buy their shit from and then get some shitty shit and won't even complain, won't call them or cuss them out.
Thank you.
Did you see any retarded shit we have in this country? We live in an asylum now where women can talk out of terms and say destructive things. As soon as you go upside their head, they want to send you to prison. But they can send threats out and talk on national news and say they gonna go get somebody. They gonna do something. No, they old ass ain't gonna do shit with their roast beef pussy having ass. You know what I mean? We got a cold podcast coming up. Like these people, like these guys fighting each other. You go on the internet right now, you seeing people right now, a lot of black folks fighting each other. They don't even have the money of Jeff Bezos and they fighting each other. And I can't understand that. What the fuck you and this is Black History Month and niggas is killing each other and fighting over internet clout and who is. See, this is how you know I ain't want internet clout because I ain't up here showing my face because it ain't about me.
Correct. Correct.
I show you the case, my children mom's case. That's what you get to see. You know what I mean? But you got people out here trying to expose people for what? You ain't gonna be like Jeff Bezos. You ain't gonna be no millionaire because you show another place and try to down somebody, but you ain't telling your shit how many cocks you done sucked behind scene got nutted on with them cumbrella eyelashes on. Let me tell y'all something about these eyelashes these hoes got on. These eyelashes these women have on, they are called cumbrellas because they was made by a French prostitute. So when the
Preach, my brother.
So when the John shoot when he finna come on her face, the cumbrellas lashes catch the cum so they won't get in her eyes. So when you see a woman out here with lashes on, hey, come on, let's go somewhere. I want to shower you with my love. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, my brother.
Shit.
Facts.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, bro. You got black people up on here fighting each other for what? You got somebody trying to expose an older YouTube guy for having them women on there, and he making them look retarded, and then he bringing them back to reality. Women didn't build this country. Why are men so afraid of somebody who ain't built shit?
Well, let me add on to that. Women did not build civilizations, my brother. They
No,
never
they gave
have.
birth to it.
You know, fellas, man, we're living in some times where you need to keep your head together. You need to be doing more research and build. You need to be building for yourself because there's gonna be times, man. There's gonna be times where you're really gonna need that internal strength. You know, brother Wasil, you can attest how many times have I been jailed and whatnot, and did these people ever get me and to break my spirit at all?
No, this dude here, man. I met him in 20. Was it 17? You called for services.
Oh no, I called in 2016 for services.
So yeah, he called in 2017. He got back. He went to go hustle up his money because money ain't
Uh
shit,
huh.
dude. But he came out, hustled up his change because some shit happened to him, and we did some federal shit together, and we had these
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers on the rope, and they got mad, and he
And what
never
did they do to me?
spirit. That's why I gotta give it to this dude. He never broke his spirit on what this shit he was doing. He's still walking around here as a boss. You know what I mean? And that's why I respect with this dude right here, bro. You know,
Ma-
he ain't no 200 pounder. You know what I mean? But he got his actions and his brain is the size of a Lou Ferrigno. You know what I'm talking about? So,
No, man. And,
and I
and it
respect
goes back to the same thing, man. Gratitude, bro. Gratitude is one of the things, man. Because let me tell you something, fellas. Who else is going to answer your phone from jail? This man right here, he answered his phone from jail. See what I'm saying? He answered his phone from jail, and he told me one thing while I was in the can, man. Pick up that piece of paper known as the Constitution and read it. My brother, can I regurgitate that thing called the Constitution almost
it.
exactly how it's written?
Yeah.
That is why these people don't like me, man. Because, well, the paper is the paper, right? That's the root of all the legalism. So this is what helped me get out of all this BS, you know, this legal BS that didn't break my spirit. Is that when I was in the can while everybody else is in there talking about girls, watching their sports and all that, I was reading. I was reading and waiting to ask another question. Call this man right here, you guys got here on, on YouTube. Call him up, and he'll pick up that phone. And guess what? There'll be people that have called him from jail, and he pick up. Who else can say that for you? Of all these other cats that's supposed to offer some services or whatever, they can't, man, because they don't understand the situation. He does. I do. We know what it is to be tried to be screwed over by the system because people get all emotional and they abuse their positions. This is another thing. These people don't have power. They have positions. And once they get position, they can get disposition. That's where the word disposed come from.
Preach it, brother. God damn.
See what I'm saying, fellas? Man, English is my second language, and legalese is my third language, if you want to call it that.
This is the
And
Nigga and Wetback Productions coming to y'all live tonight in Austin, Texas, and from Mexico. What's up? What's up?
yeah, man. And guess what, brother Wasil? We're bringing in a pro bono for a female who child support tried to screw over with her, and she figured out this is a female who's Hispanic, who speaks Spanish. She don't speak almost non-English, okay? And she about to be successful and show you cats, man, that hey, she don't want to do harm to the baby daddy. You know why she don't want to be doing but harm to the baby daddy? She knows that she'll be fucking up the baby daddy's offspring. She knows her position. She knows her place. So what I'm saying is we're not women haters here. We just don't put up with disobedient bitches. That's the thing. This is not the place to bring disobedient bitches over here. And if you're a disobedient bitch, come over here and learn your place. Learn your position. Otherwise, nature will dispose of you. I'm, this is too harsh, and I can ask you for forgiveness for being so crass. But hey, man, I'd rather be crass with you, be direct, because I'm gonna tell you one thing: life, life will always be a bitch, but it's up to you, man. It's up to you to learn from life, toughen up, because times are getting tougher and tougher right now. You know, like you're saying in Texas, how many people ended up without any uh, electricity or basically any commodities? Think
Check
about it.
check this out.
Yeah,
The women that was twerking and dancing, they not twerking and dancing no more. They begging.
thank you.
And you know what? It's a lot of babies that died. You know what I mean? Because of this, the irresponsibility. And you got women asking for milk on Facebook right now, and they got two titties on their chest, right? So, and then somebody said, well, if they can produce milk, well, they shouldn't be producing at all. They shouldn't be reproducing or getting dick in their pussy and having a child.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Look, marriage is for wealthy, rich people, not for regular people, middle class people. It's for rich people like Firestone and Ford. They supposed to be married so they can merge their wealth. And another thing, fellas, if you get married, that father in American tradition, fathers supposed to give you a dowry and pay for the wedding. Now, if you pay for the wedding, the ring, and all that, you just a goddamn fool.
Yep.
You're a fucking idiot. Don't pay for no motherfucking wedding. You pay for the ring and your homeboy's tuxedo and your tuxedo. And that bitch's father, she pay for the he pays for the wedding and he gives you a dowry because he don't want to take care of it no more. He wants you to take care of it now.
Hey, brother, let me give a testimony because this goes back to what is it already? What, 2 decades almost? No, it's like I was married, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what the my father-in-law did for me? He gave us a place to stay to start off with. See what I'm saying? Because it goes back to the same thing, dowry. That's what guys don't understand. The father has to pay for that wedding, not the father of the bride. The groom is coming in there, bringing in his offspring, his seed, his reproductiveness. So the woman better pay up for that insurance, that protection, fellas. This is like the oldest doctrine in the world. I don't know who been teaching you new doctrines, man. Bastardized. Let me give it to you. Go read the book of Galatians or the letter to the Galatians that Paul wrote to the Galatians. I think it's chapter 1 that says, "Who in the hell taught you a different doctrine, man? Stick to the original doctrine. The doctrine is this." And then you go back to Corinthians, First of Corinthians, chapter 11. It tells you right there, and I can go on. I can quote a bunch. What I'm saying is, fellas, all the governments and all the governmental and legalese in the world, it's written under that book, that good book. Everything is based under those doctrines. Don't let anybody else lie to you, man. This is the reason they're destroying your family. A family divided will always be conquered by a family united. Who else is gonna give you this game here, fellas? Give me somebody that's gonna teach you the things we're teaching you here.
Yep. Real
Yeah,
talk.
man, don't let people divide your family. It's your offspring. Don't let them pay. Don't make them pay for that. This woman that we did this pro bono for, the only reason we did this for her because we want to show you something. She was like, wait a minute. She's like, wait a minute. The state don't represent me and the children? Hell no. And she said, no, we're not doing this, right? And so you're about to see some game. The only reason we did it so that way we're about to expose this game. And the only and what she wanted to do is she wants to help the baby daddy because she knows her place. She knows, man, you know what? They fooled me and they fooled us. Well, it's too late for her, by the way, because he already started his life somewhere else. But hey, you know, at the end of the day, she gotta protect that offspring that is his, and she understood that. That's the reason. Why she decided to do it. Dude, this is in Spanish. By the way, quote me if I'm wrong, brother Wasil. If you don't have to do things in English if you live in America, they have to give it to you in your language.
Yeah, they have
If
to
you
get.
don't speak English, Sham Stoppers got it, man.
Yeah, we do Spanish now and English. And fellas, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Did y'all know? I'm gonna tell you what child support is. Child support is an insurance claim. That's what it is. It's insurance. So it's an insurance claim. It's all insurance.
Thank you.
It ain't nothing
Thank
else.
you.
And if she signed up for it, she signs up for that insurance with the state, right? It's insurance because they know that women ain't gonna breastfeed their children, ain't gonna feed them fruits and vegetables, ain't gonna make them exercise. They're not gonna make it. And then we're gonna do a story. I don't know if y'all read Roe versus Wade. Y'all need to read Roe versus Wade and just stop hearing what it, will they overturn it? There was about a Texas woman that was a promiscuous woman, was a hoe. So let's
Hmm.
do a video on it's gonna call Hoe versus Wade. Okay?
Fellas, a woman has been given the so-called right to murder your offspring, and she over there trying to ask you for some money. You gotta be kidding me, bro.
Women can kill babies and talk about abortion, and that's what they do want to hide the word abort. Women can abort a baby, but if you don't pay her no money, they throw you in jail. Man, y'all gotta wake up, man. That is beyond me. You know what I mean? She can kill a baby and get
And from my and
back.
from my position, brother, was still hey, sorry, let me put this out there for these fellas. Man, go pick up the good book in Genesis. It's very clear. It says there were two trees in the middle of the garden. One you could eat out of, and the other one thou shalt not eat, for you will die. Do you know what that book? What that tree was? The tree of knowledge of science. They're trying to sell you science, my brother,
Mm-hmm.
instead of life. They just prove to you that they're trying to sell you science instead of life. Life is based on facts, not theories, not suppositions, based on facts. So you got to make a choice. What are you going to do? Are you going to go back to your garden of life, or are you going to continue eating out of that abortive tree of science? Go read the original Bible in the original, what is it, Hebrew and Greek. It says right there, science. It didn't say anything about knowledge. No tree of knowledge, it says tree of science. In most languages, the word is science, not knowledge. I I think I did a video. I'm gonna do a video about that on this, but in Spanish, right? It's right there, fellas. They're destroying your family because they know this is the best way to keep you enslaved.
Mm-hmm.
They're feeding you garbage, scientific garbage, experimenting garbage. What is it? They're practicing with you with garbage to see what they can create out of you, man. This is really people trying to play God on you, dude. And you're letting it because you don't want to go and spend a little bit of time to read, or you curse the people that really have the tools to help you be successful in life.
Well, check this out.
Yeah,
Let's
go ahead.
let's get on this pedophilia. Sean said a woman can kill a baby and pedophile children and get away with it. They can be pedophiles, fuck children and get away with it, bro. And I'm a
Very true.
CPS and all them, man. Them are pedophilia gangs because most of them people that work in CPS and all them don't even have children. So how a motherfucker who don't have children gonna tell you about your offspring?
Not only that, dude, they go against their own nature. They were born women and they want to be treated as men. Those people that work for CPS, if you notice, look at them attorneys. Them females have like balded hair, they shave their hair, they want to dress up as men, talk to you like a man and all that. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? These people don't care about life. They care about science, some scientific term that they want to put on you. That's why I say words are powerful. the written and the spoken words are very powerful. It's up to you to reject such words. John 1, and the word was divine, or the word was God. Actually, in the Greek, it is really divine, not God. But for this instances, we'll use God. So if the word is God, that means that it can rule you. You can reject the God. There's scientific definitions on you, man. That's all this is. We try to tell all of you. This is all a game of spells. That's why
Don't
it's
wait,
called a court. Go ahead.
don't wait till you're too old. Get on the ball now. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. You got homosexuals that's controlling this shit right now, bro, and pedophiles. That's who fucking with y'all family, man. And you know, most of these women, y'all baby mamas will have sex with a transsexual. Y'all know
True.
these women have sex with transsexuals. That's how twisted they are. And now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't care. I don't care if I don't care. All I care about is these children. My heart goes out to the children that didn't make it, that died through this stuff. But my heart don't go out to the women that died, if they died, if they by themselves. Because guess what? Them children should have been with their father. Protectors.
Correct.
We're here as protectors, fellas. You know what I mean? We're here as protectors. And without us, a woman can't have no baby. She can't have no baby. And with no such thing as, so they said that God had sex with Mary, right?
No, man. That was a fallacy to try to sell you some
Single
BS, so
mother
that way
shit.
you start believing in science.
Single mother shit.
Right.
That was single. Mary represents the single mothers. Let's just keep it 100. But man,
Yes,
we've been on
sir.
for an hour, bro. So we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. You got anything else you want to say?
No, man, I think I said it all. I think if people really focus on what I mentioned about the two trees, you gotta make a choice, man. What are you gonna choose? Life or to be a scientific what is it, experiment?
You can't be scary if you decide to get these services. You cannot be scary. Ain't no turning back when you come over here. You got a few guys that turned their back and they went with other people and they still getting screwed and they what you kill is what you eat. Okay? That's law of nature. What you kill is what you eat. So they killed a lot of stuff over here. We got a clown in the negotiation room. He came talk and he got a master's degree. You know what I mean? Then he went to somebody who can't even read and comprehend. See what I mean? Shit like that. Because if you ain't patient too, shit ain't gonna work. Just farting in the wind. That's why I visit you and do it yourself.
Oh, and another thing, if you come over here, don't come over here trying to experiment either. Try to put yourself in the same position of these cats that are experimenting on you. Hey, let me practice on law too. Dude, no. Present yourself with facts, and you can't be scary because these people will try to punk you out of your freedom, man. You can't be scary. If you know for a fact your gut is telling you that the facts you're presenting, are gonna help you win. These people, no matter how much BS, how many opinions, how many what is it, theories they throw at you, how much scientific experimentation throw on you, dude, they're not going to beat you. I promise you. And you got Wasil Bey who showed you his stuff, and I'm telling you right now, man, they're not going to beat you because you're not practicing. Don't come over here trying to practice either. Just be a man. Just be who you are. Accept your true nature, and you'll be just fine. I promise you, you will be successful.
Yep. You will be successful, man. That's what I'm telling y'all. I know sometimes it's gonna get tough. It's gonna tough time make tough men. Good times make what, my brother?
Good times make I guess they make weak men.
They do because weak men always want to have a good time, fun.
Yep.
Because girls want to have fun.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I ain't about no more fun. I had all my fun when I was in my teens. Okay, 2010, I really buckled down on this law shit. Been reading this law since 2010. It's 2021 now. So what's that? 11 years?
That's quite a bit of time, man.
Thank you. So so yeah, fellas, I'm about to sign off because we got some people we need to get to, and we're coming back this week with a cold podcast. It's gonna be good. A lot of people probably gonna be here. A lot of people ain't. But
And
man,
expect testimonies.
yeah.
Because one thing we've been giving you guys is testimonies.
Oh yeah, we got
Personal
some.
testimonies and testimonies from people. And we're going to show you that if somebody that can't speak English can actually be successful, so can you.
Yes, sir. We got some testimonies, man, coming. So just be patient. I mean, you're gonna have people that's jealous. There's a lot of dudes out here just jealous because they still love their baby mama and they ain't gonna get off of child support and they weak as fuck. And they broke and they've been playing around since 2015, since we've been on here. And they mad at the donation and all that. But oh well, they'll be all right. You know, they gotta put on their big boy jeans on and become a man one day. You know what I mean? Might be too late. They might gonna die that way, but that's on them though. But hey, I'm not on child support. I don't pay child support because I don't have to. You know what I mean? I didn't make that law. Hey, nah, I take it back. I didn't make that rule. That's not a law because y'all guess what? Man don't make laws. Man make rules. Laws unwritten are not written. Okay? Rules are written. So do you have a ruler? I don't.
Neither do I.
So, well, we signing off. Peace. Peace, fellas. Peace.
Peace, everybody.